Wow,
I think you will like it.
Yeah. Or as artists, you always think so much in your head.
Yeah.
I work in my basement. All my work has always been by myself. So all the sewing, I do it by myself. I've always done art my entire life, but I never really understood art. Like art was more just an exercise of like, okay, go draw or go to class type thing. And even school, like I studied industrial design, and this is all about mass production or sales or performance. And even working at Nike, it's about how many sales can we get? Like how many will these shoes make? How much money is this going to be? Or like how fast can this person run? It's all about performance. And I only started to do art in the pandemic in 2020. And this is when we were all at home on our own. And I was finally very, very bored. And my work before the pandemic, they gave me a box of scraps, like extra material. And that's when I started to sew and make stuff with all the scraps. So a lot of my work uses a lot of scraps. And why I like art is because it gets me away from the corporations. If that is about performance and scaling and sales, arts is about self-expression. It's about your own story. I don't have to work with 100 people on a project. I can just work by myself and do everything myself and make it on my own. And that has been very good for me. Like I think I have grown quite a bit in the past 5 years as an artist because I can do my own projects. I can think about what I want to produce. What is the story that I want to say instead of working with 100 people. And art for me has been a really good sacred space for me to play and to produce and kind of do whatever I want and create the world that I like. And that's why I call myself a world builder, is because I like to create my own world, my own universe of what that can be. So every project that I do, I'm exploring a new world. To your reference about space and how art is beyond just culturally, but looking at the space. The world builder part is me building these different universes and these different cultures that I want to build. Before art, I learned how to make shoes. I'm trained as a shoemaker, and I've been trained in Canada and the US. So for me, sewing and making from a therapy standpoint, working with my hands is kind of a very therapeutic thing. Instead of thinking so much in my head, working with my hand actually is the best thing for me.
It's kind of meditation.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a saying, think less, make more, or do more. And I think a lot of times when we make things, or as artists, you always think so much in your head. But I'm actually best when I'm just like making things, cutting things open and redoing it and trying it, even if it's wrong, even if it's the wrong idea. There's just a lot of play and experimenting and working with your hands, and I think that's really important. And this whole show was about play and different aspects of play. So it was a group show, 11 international artists. Murakami was in there too, so it was really nice being next to Murakami. But I made these sculptures, and these were all found from in the US we have Goodwill bins.
Goodwill bin.
And these are places where people just throw all their trash out. So I collected all of these stuffed animals and reworked with them. And what was interesting about this is the first one I found was a teddy bear. And on the back of the teddy bear, it had a name, Liam, on it.
Yeah. I read that story.
Yeah. And I think about what happens when you grow up. What do you lose? What kind of innocence do you lose? The awareness that you lose as a child. So this whole show is about kind of addressing that, of like what happens when you grow up and what do you lose. So these are all made from discarded child toys. All the childs have thrown this away because they've all grown up.